This is Liz Premer on the Critical Hit team. This is our Courier Software currently. This week I worked on a couple different things. On the dashboard specifically, I actually fixed a lot of these extraneous links. What I did, got rid of all the extraneous links here, so that all you have are the links that we want. I removed the tasks down here as well because that really wasn't necessary. I added this link goes to the main page instead of before it was just kind of anchoring back to the same page. So as you go through, we're still working on getting this information in there, but I added an add driver link that goes to a form, as well as the add customer link, which goes to a form. And you can see down here, it actually goes to those pages, which are in the routes in here as well, which I added. And so those actual forms themselves, they will be assigned an ID. We're still working on how to assign that in incrementing order and everything. That's a back-end thing that Nick and I are going to talk about. And then you can enter, like whatever it is that you need. Oops. So numbers, obviously. And it has email validation. And for the customers, company ID will also be given, company name, contact phone number, street address, and then the billing information for that customer as well. And then down here, we have a create new orders form. So the ordering company with their contact information, who's going to pay for it, charge to. We might even include like how they're paying. Pickup information. So these are really important, where it's getting picked up from and what time and what day. And then what drop-off information is also really important. Also service type, package type, pieces, like how many things there are, the weight of the pieces, and reference number. These were fields that seemed to be necessary in some of the research that I did for courier companies on what they need. Also driver information, who's actually going to pick it up and drop it off, and any driver instructions that need to happen for this particular order. And currently, these are not connected to the back end. That'll be this next week. So really, it just reloads the page currently when you click on the button, but it will soon be functional. Oh, I'm researching what needs to happen in the forms for the actual phone number validation, because currently it just like lets it happen. So hopefully I can figure that out, because it doesn't seem to be a React thing, like, because when I go into here, telephone doesn't seem to work, and after that I tried number, but since the actual component doesn't have any place for me to actually put required like it would in an HTML form, so that is something that I'm researching. I think that is it. Go back to the main page. There was something that I found was interesting that I'm still trying to figure out. So see how this create new order button is down at the bottom. I really wanted all three of these adding options to be highlighted at the bottom. But what seems to happen when I do that in the routes is, so how the template had it set up was that if it is set to true, if upgrade is set to true, then they all just kind of go down to the bottom. All of them end up at the bottom, and obviously you can't really see one of them, and so when you go to click on that, it's just whatever is the topmost one. So that is the problem. So the solution to that was just make it really simple and keep them up here. I'd like to figure out how to make it so that all three can be down here, but that might just not happen. So that is currently what I have for this week.